There's some I'm starting to, it came up on the stream, and something I'm like sitting back going, this has to be one of those political inevitabilities that it's going to have to turn out like this. So that's what that guy's about. Okay, got it. All right, noted. So, I was wondering, I was a little too G'd up for a place like this. Anyway, so it's not my business. The Blue Enclaves are now starting to show enough of this stuff with, organizations that tell people when ICE is around and, all this kind of business, especially that kind of stuff. And then what people, the big one that's throwing people off, and this is like throwing dudes off. Like, this is like one of those things that guys are like, okay, you can't do that, though. I mean, you do that, and the cops will roll you hella hard. And people, and so this is this thing, this pattern that was seen all the way with everything, Occupy, BLM, Antifa, all of it. That it's like, well, this is kind of fascinating, they do this, and the cops don't roll the shit out of them. There's a lot of hooligans that would probably find that kind of interesting, that they're hard white dudes, they're hooligans, and they're like, man, you do something like that, and I mean, I remember this one cop who our little bunch used to have. That was kind of our famous kind of wild and crazy person who we would mess with, but not really, because he didn't mess with Stockwell. Stockwell was a female cop who was tough. She was a tough lady. I remember a dude talking about climbing over a wall, running from her. He's like, homie, she jumped over the wall. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, in all of her gear, she jumped the fuck over the wall. And I had no reason to doubt him. So the thing that's starting to hit people now is they're starting to see this pattern. Oh, if you go to college, you can hit police. Apparently, that's what it looks like from what I'm seeing in Blue Enclaves. That, if you're wealthy enough to have gone to college and be college educated, you could assault the police. There's some lawyers already waiting for your case to come up. The DA doesn't want to. No, you went to college. You get to beat up police. The police should fight fair. They should karate fight. They should be kung fu fighting with you. And then there's that. And I've heard this. I've literally sat there, like, sort of like stunned, like, wait, I don't get what like that moment where you're talking to somebody who obviously doesn't understand violence, and they're like, you think the cops are supposed to fight people? Like, that's what? Like, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you, like, it's just hella weird. Like, that's, like, what do you think of these, they're supposed to be doing? Like, what? And then, oh, well, I don't know. And then shooting to wound is another weird thing. I'm telling you, on the West Coast, like, almost every other person. There we go. Oh, that was great. Okay, the technology is, I'm afraid of technology. It's been helping me out. So, oh God, when I get a new phone, it's just going to be a nightmare. I'm going to be so angry all the time. Anyway. But now, there was just a chat that I was watching, and like, the shock that especially black men have of this, where it's like, you can't touch a Fed. you can't obstruct the Feds. Like, what? Like, and that the real shock of, like, I know from probably a negative experience, you can't mess with the feds ever. If they're doing something, you can't do anything. Like, but see, because then the pattern of, apparently if you go to college enough, you can touch the feds. That's what a bunch of people are starting to see. Oh, you have a college degree, you get to touch a federal agent, apparently. So now, the thing is people are going to thoroughly enjoy when this rule changes. And they're going to cheer. And there's going to be footage, like whole mashups and stuff, even the music, of seeing people getting tased, getting pepper sprayed. And the part about this that I'm bringing it up for is this is a political inevitability, like I've called the other ones. And this is inevitable. People want to see them get stomped out. They want to see it. Everybody knows this. We're all just not saying it. It's the way people are. Just like I called so many other changes in politics that nobody wanted to pay attention to what was really staring them in the face. And now that's what I'm calling. People are going to enjoy seeing the left get stomped out.